They are both legends of the game, both world champions, and for many years were both closely linked. One managing the other, right there at his side, guiding him through all the highs and lows of professional darts. But now that partnership seems to be over, and it doesn't seem amicable. Does Keith Deller still manage Adrian Lewis or not? That's the question today on High Roller Radio. Fresh off an epic run to his 25th career win on the PDC at Players Championship 8, his first title in 2 long years, Adrian Lewis should still be celebrating that wonderful day in Wigan, one he absolutely dominated. Clobbered Johnny Clayton in the semis, averaging a whopping 110. He then took care of Barney in the final, averaging 101. But instead, Jackpot has become embroiled in a social media dispute with his longtime manager. Saw Keith Deller's tweet yesterday, said the Irish darts fan, but now Adrian Lewis's tweet seems to have completely contradicted it. What's going on? That is a very good question. The answer seems to be there's been a falling out between the two legends. Keith Deller, the 1983 world champion, while Eric Bristow played the percentages, he did the business, to quote a famous Sid Waddell line, and Adrian Lewis, a 2-time world champion who won it all in back-to-back years, 2011, then again in 2012. Deller was there with him through it all. His 9 televised titles, his 5 9-dart finishes, and of course those 2 world championships. First came a story from GameOnDarts.com that the two had parted company. Then yesterday we got this from @KDeller138. Having seen numerous tweets fueled by fake journalism, he said, in particular Game On Darts, I would like to point out Adrian Lewis is still under contract to Keith Deller Sports Management. And when you visit the website, keithdellersportsmanagement.co.uk, you get this, pictures of Jackpot in all his glory. You also get this right off the top. Keith is still very active within darts, it reads, concluding with, Keith is also manager of the most natural darts player ever seen, Adrian Jackpot Lewis, seeing him to 2 PDC world titles. Game On quickly posted this clarification. Very sorry to hear our article did not correspond to the truth, it said. We have removed it immediately and would like to apologize sincerely. We will do better and more professional research in the future. Deller retweeted that saying, thank you for your quick response on addressing the issue. Resolved? No, because today we got this from @Jackpot180. Contrary to a tweet from @KDeller138, I am no longer under contract to Keith Deller Sports Management Limited. Our contract was terminated with effect on February 22nd, and he says Mr. Deller is well aware of the fact. 80 then put this out there. Any business or professional inquiries related to myself should not be directed to Mr. Deller, he says. Thank you. Sounds like the handbags are out, observed Laura Butterworth. Interesting, tweeted Mad Max. Deller accuses Game On of publishing fake news that Lewis still has a contract with him. It's obviously wrong because Jackpot himself said the contract's been terminated about 3 weeks ago. So unnecessary from you, said @JonasDarts180, scolding Deller now. 80 is no longer in your management. That is a fact. So why do you say it's fake news from Game On? Keith, why would you just shame on my mate's blog for spreading fake journalism, asked Henry Cheel, only to lie about the fact Adrian was no longer part of your management team. Warren Allsworth added this, sad to see what appears to be a major falling out between Keith Deller and Adrian Lewis. Of course, we don't know the full details, he says, but hope 80 doesn't forget how much good Keith did for him. Allsworth then tweeted out these words of caution. People very quick to accuse Keith Deller of lying, he said. Perhaps in his view, 80 still had a contract possibly lawyers involved. Don't be so quick to judge people. The response from @GameOnDarts180, this, an official statement. Yesterday it reads, Mr. Keith Deller accused Game On Darts of publishing fake news regarding his contract with Adrian Lewis. We deleted the article immediately. Looking at 80's tweet, it's obvious Keith Deller lied. We will now look to re-upload the article, it says, and discuss how to respond. We got this reply from Josh Smith. Lewis should retweet this, he said. Darts King had a suggestion for the 83 world champ. I think you need to apologize. Fair is fair. Two legends of the game throwing darts on social media as Keith Deller gets a berate from 80 today on High Roller Radio.